Shari Zatman from Perfectly Planned by Shari just showed us how to throw the ultimate engagement party with a classic, timeless theme. And now she's back to share even more of her expertise.
After decades of planning hundreds of weddings, Shari gathered all of her insider tips, stories, and wisdom and put them into one must-read guide. Shari, it's called From Behind the Clipboard, and we have to ask, why that title?
So I actually brought my clipboard with me, and at every wedding and event, I am holding a clipboard with all of my information, my notes, my schedules, and people always say, you must be the wedding planner. You're holding a clipboard.
Because that's it.
This is everything I've learned, I've observed, I've experienced over all the years behind my clipboard at weddings, and I am putting it all into a book to share with everybody.
Well, that in and of itself is unique, but what makes this book unique? Because it really is a guide for people, right?
So in my book, I have a lot of pro tips that are my personal perspectives on things. So people really get an insight into what I tell my clients, that, you know, who I'm working with. So they get my little nuggets of wisdom also in the book.
That's beautiful. It's really cool. And so we're going to play a little game because we want to learn a little bit more too.
All right, so we're going to try to, together we're going to try to guess the answers to these wedding trivia questions. And the first question is, what are the 2 words that you would use to describe the best weddings? And the choices are blissful memories, imperfectly perfect, unforgettable day.
Now, are we supposed to guess?
We're supposed to
Or
guess.
do you want me to tell you?
No, we're going to guess. I'm going to say, unforgettable day, although I like imperfectly perfect, too.
I'm going to say imperfectly perfect.
You both guessed it.
Really?
You did. And I actually talk about that in my book. So you know, the name of my business is Perfectly Planned, but the reality is almost never do weddings go perfect.
Right.
My job is to make sure they look perfect, right? But the imperfections are kind of the funny stories.
I think so, too.
A lot of funny stories.
Yeah.
And as long as it's not catastrophic, right?
Right.
And I have some of those funny stories in the book.
Okay, so the next one is, what is something you find that people don't expect to happen when planning their wedding? Our options are to come in over budget, post-wedding letdown, cutting their guest count. I think the post-wedding letdown. I think that most of this other stuff, I think we all assume is going to happen.
I'm going to say the same thing, the post-wedding letdown.
I can tell that you've gotten married.
That's
so
it.
you know what? I become close with a lot of my clients during the planning, and we stay in touch afterwards sometimes. And I often hear, I don't know what to do with my time.
Right.
You know, there was this build up, and I spent all this time, and it was really fun. And, you know, I occupied a lot of free time doing this. Now, what am I supposed to do? And a lot of people have that letdown, and they're not expecting it.
They are not expecting it, yes.
All right, next up, what is a wedding tradition that you think is going away? The bridal bouquet toss, cutting the wedding cake, having a bridal party.
Ooh.
See, this is harder for me. I'm going to say the toss.
I want to say cutting a wedding cake. I don't know. Are we both wrong?
So this is a little tricky because in some respects, I'm seeing them all go away a little bit.
Okay.
But the one that I've seen go away the most, that I haven't done in a long time, is the bouquet toss and the garter toss. I mean, that's long gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's still some interesting ways to do a bouquet toss, though, if you want. I talk in my book about trends and traditions, and that is a tradition. So if you want to have traditions, there's certain ways you can do it.
We have time for one more. So what is the one thing that is very important not to forget about when you are planning your wedding? Having an open bar, registering for gifts, making things convenient for your guests.
I want to say having an open bar, but I will say making things convenient for your guests.
Yeah, I would say that too. I mean, the open bar is very
makes it convenient for the guests.
So don't forget about guest experience, right? This is your big day. It's really important. It's all the things that you want. But don't forget about your guests. I mean, if they have to travel really far in between a ceremony and reception, there's no parking, it's inconvenient, the accessibility is difficult. You know, think
or
about
if you're stuck waiting.
Experience. Right.
Yeah.
Think about
stuck waiting. Yeah.
Right. And one of the other things is if you do a really, really long time gap between a ceremony and reception, it's not ideal for guest experience because
you're dressed, you're ready. What are you doing
there's
in
a lot of downtime, wait time.
Exactly.
Really good stuff. We're so excited for you. Congratulations again. And to purchase Shari's book from Behind the Clipboard or to hire her to plan your next event, you can head to our website.
Yeah, we will have a link for you right there.